My name is Bobby Ansari, and I'm the founder of Rose of Jericho Tours. Welcome. Today I'm really excited to share with you a unique journey, one that meets beyond spiritual healing and transformational travel. Are you ready to embark on a transformational journey of your own with a travel prescription? Let me explain to you and show you how. So, what exactly is a travel prescription, you might be asking? The idea of the travel prescription came to me after a patient interaction I had when I was working as a spiritual therapist at a level 5 trauma unit. I had a 32-year-old woman who had throat and thyroid cancer. One of the first questions we ask people is, what is your story? We listen to your story very, very carefully, and based on that, we're able to extract the main themes that you're struggling with. This is the beginning of the spiritual assessment. So this woman basically had a very traumatic childhood, lots of mental and psychological abuse, and she learned to survive that childhood by basically not using her voice. I don't mean that she stopped talking, I mean she never showed up for herself and she never spoke up for herself. Now this was a very smart technique in her childhood, but unfortunately she carried it over into her adulthood, and that meant one relationship after another with equally emotionally abusive men. I also found out after listening to her story even more was that she was Irish American. She had never been to Ireland or to Europe, third generation. And before she was discharged from the hospital, I basically told her, listen, you've got some time, you've got some money, why don't you take a little wellness trip for yourself? Maybe back to Ireland, where your people are from. There's a lot of holy wells, there's a lot of holy sites in Ireland, each of them associated with a particular saint or a healing property. Many of them are pagan in origin and from pre-Christian times. So unbeknownst to me, she actually did that. She flew to Dublin, she picked up a rental car, and she went on a 2-week driving tour through Western Ireland, visiting many of these holy wells and experiencing, the sights and sounds of these areas. And I think she must have connected to something very powerful in Ireland, because after she came back, her throat cancer went into remission. She eventually got rid of the stupid boyfriend. She quit her job. She relocated to Los Angeles. And she's now working as a script writer at one of the studios in Hollywood. She found her voice again. This is what I want to do for people like you, to dispense travel prescriptions which are going to kickstart your healing journey. I understand that not everyone has the time or the resources for long-term therapy. $150 per session, once a week for many years, it adds up very quickly. And that's why I designed the travel prescription. It's a powerful shortcut to kickstart your healing journey. After a thorough spiritual assessment, I create a tailored travel prescription just for you. It's complete with 3 hours of dedicated travel and spiritual therapy, and an outline of where you need to go, who you need to meet, and what you need to do. And that could be anything, from maybe doing an ayahuasca retreat, maybe doing a sweat lodge with a Native American elder, personal ceremony with a shaman, or maybe doing a personal pilgrimage to petition a particular saint of your own. So unlike typical yoga retreats or New Age tours, my travel prescriptions always begin with a spiritual assessment. And then this includes later on meditations, journal prompts, coaching, personal, ceremony, and then most importantly, visits to spiritually significant and powerful places. And I don't mean places like the pyramids in Egypt, or Machu Picchu in Peru, or Sedona, Arizona, or any other New Age center. I mean very powerful healing places which are normally off the beaten path. Maybe they've been forgotten about over time, and maybe these are places that are guarded secrets by a handful of healers. I address issues like complex PTSD, overcoming narcissistic abuse, overcoming spiritual abuse, early parental loss, recovery, and trauma. While I can't guarantee complete healing, what I can promise is at the very minimum, after you come back from one of my travel prescriptions, you're going to return with a change of perspective to your situation. And this shift in perspective could be the very thing you need as a catalyst to kickstart your healing journey and dealing with your issues. I can help anyone that's had, faced a recent trauma or upheaval in their life and they need guidance. They don't know where to start and they have lots of questions. My extensive background in spiritual wellness and in various therapeutics, combined with learning directly from various spiritual leaders such as His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the Hopi Elder Grandfather Martin Gashwazioma, and Patriarch Bartholomew of the Greek Orthodox Church, means that I'm able to discern very, very quickly who's a fake and who isn't. My number one commitment to you is your safety, which ensures that you can focus on your transformational journey without any worries and you can have an authentic experience. And let's be honest, there are unfortunately a lot of fakes and bad actors in the spiritual wellness space who I avoid and I would want my clients to avoid as well. I only collaborate with genuine, authentic healers who are recognized within their own communities and who are legitimate providers. And this offers you peace of mind and genuine life-altering experiences. So join me. Let's embark on this journey together. Visit my website at roseofjerichotours.com to learn more about booking your travel prescription and to start your spiritual assessment. I really look forward to working with you and guiding you on your journey of personal transformation and change.